everyone, and welcome to another day of gourmet cooking at your house. So today's recipe is black linguine with prawns, tomatoes, fresh parsley and a little bit of chili. Now for this recipe I'm using the Tagliolini. It's a artisanal local brand that I found here in Iceland, and I gotta say I feel very comfortable using this pasta, and it's very tasty. Smells very good. For this recipe we'll need to have around 50 to 100 grams of fresh tomatoes, around 80 grams of prawns. In this case I'm using the frozen baby prawns, a little bit of parsley and half a chili. The first step, heat up the pan, add a little bit of olive oil, chopping down the tomatoes. So like this should be enough for a recipe. This is around roughly around 100 grams. The pan is getting slowly hot. I'm gonna add the tomatoes. I don't want the pan to be very hot, otherwise it will just explode. Adding the tomatoes and a little bit of salt. And let it bring up to the temperature. In the meantime, I'm gonna take the chili, slice half of it, and do a little julienne. Now chili in. For this recipe we'll add the prawns at the end. Since they're already cooked, I don't want them to be very rubbery, so I'll just add them in the end. Over here I have salty pasta water, and I'm just gonna add around 3 nests of pasta, which is roughly around 120 grams, which is the exact amount for one portion. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of water, and let it reduce down. Maybe even press it a little bit. This is gonna help get out the juice. In the meantime, we're gonna take our parsley and just chop it very roughly. And have it ready on the side. The pasta that I'm using right now is fresh pasta, so it's gonna take roughly around 2 minutes to cook, maybe even less. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna cook it in the pot for the first 90% of the time, and then finish it in the sauce, so it's gonna absorb the flavor. Lower down the heat. Now while you do spaghetti, make sure to mix them every now and then. This will prevent the spaghetti from sticking to each other. Our spaghetti are almost done. The best way to see if they're done, just break a little piece and try it. They're incredibly good. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna switch off the fire and take the spaghetti. Oh, look at that steamy boys. Add the spaghetti inside, and as I said earlier, we need to cook them in the sauce. So I'm gonna raise the heat, add a little bit of pasta water, and mix them around. Now when you do spaghetti, it's very important to mix them around in the sauce, just to do this movement over here. This will help release the gluten inside the pasta, and you'll get a creamier sauce. And right now that the spaghetti are almost done, now it's time to add our shrimps. So the reason why I'm adding them so late is because they're very small, And if you cook them for a very long time, they're gonna become very rubbery and chewy. Give them a good mix. Add a little bit of olive oil. Right now you need to let the sauce reduce a little bit, and when it will become creamier we need to add the parsley, mix it, and then it's going to be done. Right now it's time to add our fresh parsley. This will give a touch of freshness and also color. A serving dish. And right now just grab all your pasta together, and with the use of a ladle move it to your bowl. And right now just take all that goodness and have it on top. I wish you guys could feel the smell of it. Mwah. As a final touch, I'm just gonna add some fresh parsley here and there, just to make it look more colorful. Final touch of olive oil. And there you have it, just in under 5 minutes, your gourmet black pasta with shrimps, fresh tomatoes and chilies. Enjoy!